In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and vibrant rice fields lived a boy named Hiroshi. Born to a humble family, Hiroshi's days were filled with chores, school, and helping his parents in the fields. Despite their struggles, Hiroshi's family was tightly knit, bound by love and perseverance. Hiroshi was a curious and bright child. He spent his free time exploring the village, climbing trees, and dreaming about a world beyond the hills. The village itself was a serene place, where everyone knew each other and life moved at a gentle pace. The villagers were mostly farmers and artisans, working hard to make ends meet. Hiroshi's parents, Satoshi and Yumi, were hardworking and devoted to their family. Satoshi was a farmer who toiled from dawn till dusk, ensuring there was enough food on the table. Yumi was a skilled weaver, known for creating beautiful fabrics that were sold in the local market. Despite their financial struggles, they instilled in Hiroshi the values of hard work, kindness, and resilience. One fateful afternoon, as Hiroshi was helping his mother at the market, he noticed a group of performers setting up a stage. Intrigued, he watched as they prepared for a show. As the sun began to set, the performers started their act, mesmerizing the crowd with music, dance, and acrobatics. Hiroshi was particularly captivated by the lead performer, a young man who played a traditional string instrument called the shamisen. The music was enchanting, and Hiroshi felt a stirring in his heart. He had never heard anything so beautiful and powerful. The performer's fingers moved with grace and precision, creating melodies that seemed to transport the audience to another world. After the performance, Hiroshi couldn't stop thinking about the shamisen. He approached the performer, who introduced himself as Kenji. Kenji noticed the spark of interest in Hiroshi's eyes and decided to share his story. He had come from a small village, much like Hiroshi's, and discovered his love for music at a young age. With dedication and practice, he became a skilled musician, traveling from village to share his gift. Inspired by Kenji's story, Hiroshi expressed his desire to learn the shamisen. Kenji, seeing the boy's genuine passion, agreed to teach him the basics. Over the next few weeks, Hiroshi spent every spare moment practicing. He borrowed an old shamisen from a neighbor and practiced until his fingers were sore. Despite the challenges, he found immense joy in the music. As Hiroshi's skills grew, so did his determination to master the shamisen. However, balancing his passion with his responsibilities at home was challenging. His parents were initially skeptical about his newfound interest, fearing it might distract him from his duties. But Hiroshi's unwavering dedication eventually won them over. To support his dream, Hiroshi started waking up before dawn to complete his chores. He spent long hours in the fields, helping his father, and assisted his mother with weaving in the evenings. Only after fulfilling his responsibilities would he practice the shamisen. It was exhausting, but Hiroshi was driven by a deep sense of purpose. Despite the physical toll, Hiroshi found solace in his music. His progress was remarkable, and soon, he was able to play entire melodies with ease. Kenji, impressed by Hiroshi's dedication and talent, invited him to perform at the market. It was Hiroshi's first public performance, and he was both nervous and excited. On the day of the performance, the market was bustling with activity. Hiroshi took a deep breath and began to play. The notes flowed smoothly, and soon, the crowd was captivated by his music. His parents watched with pride, realizing that their son had a unique gift. The villagers cheered and applauded, and Hiroshi felt a sense of accomplishment he had never experienced before. Hiroshi's performance at the market was a turning point in his life. The villagers were amazed by his talent and started inviting him to perform at various events and gatherings. His fame spread beyond the village, and soon, people from neighboring villages came to listen to the young prodigy. With the money he earned from his performances, Hiroshi was able to help his family financially. He bought better tools for his father's farming and more materials for his mother's weaving. The family's quality of life improved, and for the first time, they felt a sense of financial stability. As Hiroshi's reputation grew, he received an invitation to perform at a prestigious music festival in the city. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and Hiroshi was both thrilled and nervous. The festival would be attended by renowned musicians and influential people, and it could open doors to new possibilities. Hiroshi's parents were supportive but worried about the challenges he might face in the city. They had never been far from the village and knew little about the world beyond. However, they trusted Hiroshi's talent and determination. With their blessings and the support of the entire village, Hiroshi set off for the city. With a small bag slung over his shoulder and his shamisen carefully packed, his parents stand close by, giving him a warm send-off with encouraging smiles. The villagers gather around, cheering him on and offering their best wishes. The path leading to the city winds through the hills, symbolizing both the distance and the opportunities that lie ahead. The city was a bustling metropolis, unlike anything Hiroshi had ever seen. Tall buildings, crowded streets, and the constant hum of activity were overwhelming but exciting. Hiroshi navigated the city with determination, focusing on the upcoming festival. The festival venue was grand, with a stage set up in a beautiful park surrounded by blooming cherry blossoms. Musicians from all over the country were present, each showcasing their unique talents. Hiroshi felt a mix of nervousness and excitement as he prepared for his performance. When it was Hiroshi's turn to perform, he took a deep breath and stepped onto the stage. The audience was vast, filled with expectant faces. Hiroshi began to play, letting the music flow through him. The melodies he created were a blend of traditional and contemporary, captivating the audience with their beauty and emotion. As the final note echoed through the park, the audience erupted in applause. Hiroshi bowed deeply, feeling a profound sense of accomplishment. He had not only represented his village, but also shared a piece of his heart with everyone present. Many approached him after the performance, praising his talent and expressing their admiration. Hiroshi's performance at the festival opened numerous doors for him. He was offered scholarships to prestigious music schools and invitations to perform at various events. With each opportunity, Hiroshi's skills and confidence grew. He traveled to different cities, learning from renowned musicians and gaining new experiences. Despite his success, Hiroshi never forgot his roots. He frequently returned to his village, sharing his knowledge and experiences with the villagers. He conducted music workshops for the children, encouraging them to explore their talents. His success became a source of inspiration for the entire community. Hiroshi's contributions went beyond music. With the money he earned, he helped improve the village's infrastructure. New schools were built, roads were repaired, and healthcare facilities were established. The quality of life in the village improved significantly, and the villagers thrived. Hiroshi's journey from a poor boy in a small village to a successful musician was a testament to the power of talent, hard work, and determination. His story inspired many, showing that no matter where you come from, you can achieve greatness with dedication and passion. Years passed, and Hiroshi continued to achieve new heights in his musical career. He became a renowned musician, respected and admired by many. However, his greatest joy remained his connection to his village. He established a music academy there, providing free education to talented children from poor families. The academy flourished, producing many talented musicians who went on to achieve their dreams. Hiroshi's legacy lived on through his students, each of whom carried a piece of his spirit and dedication. The village of Hiroshi's birth became known as a center of musical excellence, attracting visitors and aspiring musicians from far and wide. Hiroshi's journey from rags to riches was not just about personal success. It was about uplifting his family and community, demonstrating that with talent, hard work, and a supportive community, anything is possible. His story became a beacon of hope, inspiring countless others to pursue their dreams, no matter the obstacles. As Hiroshi looked out over the village from the academy's rooftop, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had come a long way from the curious boy who discovered his passion for the shamisen. His journey had been challenging but immensely rewarding, and he knew that his story would continue to inspire future generations. As Hiroshi settled into the city, he quickly realized that the path to success was not going to be easy. The competition was fierce, and the city was filled with talented musicians, each striving for recognition. Hiroshi faced numerous rejections and struggled to find his place in the bustling metropolis. However, he remained undeterred, fueled by his passion for music and the desire to make his village proud. One day, Hiroshi encountered a group of street musicians performing in a busy square. Their music was raw and energetic, drawing a large crowd. Hiroshi was inspired by their ability to connect with people through their art. He decided to join them, hoping to gain more experience and exposure. The street musicians welcomed him warmly, and Hiroshi quickly became a valued member of their group. Performing on the streets was a challenging yet rewarding experience for Hiroshi. He learned to adapt his music to different audiences and environments, honing his skills and building his confidence. The street performances also brought in some money, which helped Hiroshi cover his living expenses and continue his musical education. One day, during a particularly vibrant performance, a talent scout noticed Hiroshi's exceptional talent. Impressed by his skill and dedication, the scout approached him after the show and offered him a chance to audition for a prestigious music academy. This was the opportunity Hiroshi had been waiting for, and he eagerly accepted the offer. Hiroshi's audition at the prestigious music academy was nerve-wracking. The academy was known for its high standards and rigorous selection process. Hiroshi felt a mix of excitement and anxiety as he prepared for his performance. He knew that this was a crucial step towards achieving his dreams. On the day of the audition, Hiroshi walked into the grand hall, where a panel of esteemed judges awaited. Taking a deep breath, he began to play his shamisen, pouring his heart and soul into the performance. The judges listened intently, their expressions serious and focused. As the final note lingered in the air, Hiroshi bowed and awaited their verdict. After a few moments of silence, the head judge smiled and stood up, applauding Hiroshi's performance. The other judges followed suit, and soon, the hall was filled with applause. Hiroshi felt a wave of relief and joy wash over him. He had successfully impressed the judges and secured a place at the academy. Life at the academy was challenging but immensely rewarding. Hiroshi immersed himself in his studies, learning from some of the best musicians and instructors. He practiced tirelessly, always striving to improve his skills. The academy also provided numerous opportunities to perform, allowing Hiroshi to gain valuable experience and exposure. Despite his busy schedule, Hiroshi never forgot about his village. He frequently wrote letters to his family, updating them on his progress and sharing his experiences. His parents and the villagers were immensely proud of him, and his letters became a source of inspiration and hope for the entire community. During his breaks from the academy, Hiroshi returned to his village, where he was welcomed with open arms. He spent time with the villagers, sharing stories and teaching music to the children. His presence brought joy and excitement, and the village thrived with renewed energy and optimism. Hiroshi's contributions went beyond music. He used his earnings and connections to help improve the village's infrastructure. New schools were built, roads were repaired, and healthcare facilities were established. The village flourished, and the quality of life improved significantly for everyone. One of Hiroshi's proudest achievements was establishing a music academy in the village. The academy provided free music education to talented children from poor families, giving them the opportunity to pursue their dreams. The academy quickly gained a reputation for excellence, attracting students and visitors from far and wide. Hiroshi's success continued to grow, and he soon found himself performing on international stages. He traveled to different countries, sharing his music with diverse audiences. His unique blend of traditional and contemporary styles captivated people worldwide, earning him recognition and acclaim. During his travels, Hiroshi collaborated with various musicians, learning from their diverse backgrounds and incorporating new elements into his music. These collaborations enriched his artistry and broadened his perspective, making him a more versatile and innovative musician. Despite his global success, Hiroshi remained humble and grounded. He continued to support his village and his music academy, ensuring that his success benefited his community. His story inspired countless people, showing that with talent, hard work, and perseverance, anyone can achieve their dreams. Hiroshi's journey was a testament to the power of music and the impact it can have on individuals and communities. His legacy lived on through his students and the village he helped transform. Hiroshi had not only elevated himself and his family, but had also created a lasting positive impact on his community. Hiroshi's story, from a poor boy in a small village to a renowned musician, is one of inspiration and hope. His journey was filled with challenges, but his unwavering dedication and passion for music led him to achieve greatness. Through his success, he uplifted his family, transformed his village, and inspired countless others to pursue their dreams. Hiroshi's legacy is a reminder that no matter where you come from, with hard work, talent, and perseverance, you can achieve your dreams and make a positive impact on the world. His story will continue to inspire future generations, encouraging them to believe in themselves and strive for greatness. As Hiroshi's fame grew, so did his sense of responsibility to give back. He used his influence and resources to establish scholarships for underprivileged children, not just in his village, but across the region. He believed that talent should not be stifled by a lack of resources and wanted to ensure that every child had the opportunity to pursue their passions. Hiroshi also started a foundation that supported various community development projects. This included building libraries, supporting local artisans, and promoting sustainable farming practices. His holistic approach to community development ensured that the village and its surrounding areas continued to thrive and evolve. Every year, the village held a grand festival to celebrate Hiroshi's achievements and the progress of the community. The festival attracted visitors from all over the country, eager to witness the vibrant cultural performances, music, and festivities. Hiroshi often performed at the festival alongside his students and other talented musicians. These performances were a blend of traditional and contemporary music, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of the village and the innovative spirit Hiroshi embodied. The festival also featured various stalls showcasing local crafts, foods, and products. It was a celebration of the village's progress and a way to promote local businesses. Hiroshi's influence had turned the village into a cultural and economic hub, attracting tourists and boosting the local economy. The highlight of the festival was always the award ceremony, where Hiroshi honored outstanding students and community members who had made significant contributions. This ceremony inspired everyone to strive for excellence and continue the cycle of giving back to the community. As the years passed, Hiroshi's Music Academy produced numerous talented musicians who went on to achieve their own successes. These students often returned to the village, sharing their knowledge and experiences, just as Hiroshi had done. The academy became a beacon of talent and excellence, continuing to attract aspiring musicians from all over. One of Hiroshi's proudest moments was when one of his students, Akira, won an international music competition. Akira's journey mirrored Hiroshi's in many ways, coming from a humble background and rising to prominence through hard work and talent. Hiroshi felt a deep sense of fulfillment seeing his students achieve their dreams and make a name for themselves on the global stage. As Hiroshi looked back on his journey, he felt immense gratitude for the support he had received and the opportunities that had come his way. He often reflected on the lessons he had learned and the importance of staying true to one's roots while striving for greatness. Hiroshi continued to set new goals for himself and his community. He envisioned expanding his foundation's reach, supporting more villages, and fostering talent in various fields beyond music. His dream was to create a network of thriving communities, each empowered by education, culture, and sustainable development. Hiroshi's story continued to inspire people long after he had achieved fame. His journey was documented in books, films, and music albums, ensuring that his legacy would be remembered for generations. The village became a symbol of resilience, talent, and community spirit, attracting visitors and scholars interested in learning from Hiroshi's model of development. Schools across the region included Hiroshi's story in their curriculum, teaching children the values of hard work, perseverance, and giving back to the community. Hiroshi often visited these schools, sharing his experiences and encouraging students to pursue their passions. Throughout his journey, Hiroshi also experienced significant personal growth. He developed close friendships with fellow musicians, mentors, and community leaders who supported him along the way. These relationships enriched his life and provided him with a strong support network. Hiroshi also found love, marrying a talented violinist he met during one of his performances. Together, they built a life filled with music, love, and shared aspirations. Their partnership strengthened Hiroshi's resolve and added another layer of fulfillment to his already rich life. Even after achieving so much, Hiroshi never stopped challenging himself. He explored new musical styles, collaborated with artists from different genres, and continued to innovate. His willingness to embrace new challenges kept his music fresh and relevant, earning him continued respect and admiration. Hiroshi's innovative spirit also led him to explore the use of technology in music. He experimented with digital instruments, virtual performances, and online collaborations, pushing the boundaries of traditional music and reaching new audiences worldwide. Hiroshi's influence extended beyond his village and country. He became a global ambassador for cultural exchange, promoting understanding and collaboration through music. He participated in international conferences, festivals, and cultural programs, sharing his insights and experiences. His efforts in promoting cultural exchange earned him numerous awards and recognitions. Hiroshi remained humble, always emphasizing the importance of community and the collective effort that had contributed to his success. As Hiroshi grew older, he looked back on his life with a deep sense of fulfillment. He had achieved more than he had ever dreamed, and his legacy was secure. His music, his community, and the countless lives he had touched were testament to his journey and the values he held dear. Hiroshi spent his later years continuing to teach, mentor, and inspire. He remained actively involved in his foundation and music academy, ensuring that his vision continued to thrive.